Alright, everybody, we're back. Welcome to Nerds Are Us, where anybody can be a kid. I'm here with my sexy co-host, Ike Siemens.
What up, fam?
And Tyler Foss.
What's going on?
So today we're going to be talking about some upcoming releases up through April and see what's good. Anime, TV series, all the good stuff, movies.
Hey guys, what are you guys most excited about? What's coming out in April that you're like ready to go?
Dude, all the shit.
All the shit?
Yeah, there's so much shit
It's
coming
going
out.
the fuck down.
Dude, once they drop that Avengers Infinity War, the new trailer, I was like, oh fuck me
Table
sideways,
flip.
dude. I was like, you got Spider-Man, you got Doctor Strange, you got the Guardians, you got Black Panther, dude. You got a good mix of comedy and ass kicking. You get to see Thanos fuck some people up, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, and that part where Captain America's like, catch your Infinity Gauntlet, eat
Oh
dick.
my God,
I was
dude,
like,
for real.
oh, dude, you did not just catch that.
Mind fucking blown, dude.
Dude,
Mind
like a boss.
blown.
Could not be more excited for that movie. It's gonna be great.
What else we got coming out? We got Ready Player One. That looks dope as
Ready
shit.
Player
Player
One.
hits.
I have high expectations,
Is that-
though.
yeah.
So,
Is
I'm
that also
hoping it doesn't fail me.
yeah.
Isn't that the director? Who's the director on that movie? Isn't it?
I actually don't remember.
Isn't it the guy? Oh my god, the name's like avoiding me. The guy who directed E.T.
Let's see. Ready Player One.
Steven Spielberg. It's Steven Spielberg.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
Steven
right.
Spielberg doing Ready Player One.
No shit.
Yeah, dude, that
that's-
movie's gonna
That's
be
why I have
so
high
good.
expectations for it.
Yeah,
I think.
dude, it's gonna be great. Dude, when that first trailer came out, I never even heard of the book before, but I was like, why is Deathstroke and Harley Quinn and the Iron Giant in this?
I know, and then I saw
the same
fucking
movie,
Diva
what-
just pop in out of
Yeah,
nowhere, and I was like,
I was like,
okay, is that Overwatch
what is
in
this
there?
movie
What's
about? Like,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and shit in there,
Yeah.
too. I was
yeah,
like,
dude, they had
dude, what?
they had orcs from fucking World of Warcraft. They had everything in there, dude.
Fuck.
I remember when I
Shit.
saw Iron Giant, I was like, oh dang, dude, really
I
trying
know.
to
That was
get
probably-
probably my childhood right
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
That was probably the biggest catch for me. I was like, that's sick as fuck.
Yeah, and then I finally like learned what the story was about, and I was like, that's dope as fuck. It's kind of like almost really similar to like Sword Art Online, is what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Yeah, the full immersive game.
Yeah, where it's like you're going in there and fucking life or death situation.
Augmented reality type situations.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be really good.
Dude, for sure.
And it's weird because there's not like it doesn't seem like there's a lot of big name actors in the movie either. There's not a lot of big cast.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Like most of them I've seen and stuff, but they're not like not a lot of A-listers.
yeah,
like,
it's not names that you're super familiar with, or I personally am not super familiar with, in my opinion.
which it seems like it's gonna be a blockbuster.
Dude, the way they're putting it off, it looks like it's going to kick some serious ass.
Mhm.
Yeah, my concern though is that you're seeing all the cool stuff in the trailer. Which
Yeah,
is
and then
like
they're
the
leaving
issue
nothing
with
for the
trailers.
movie.
Yeah.
Like Hellboy 2.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
That was fucking nice. It was like, oh man, this is going to be such a good movie. Like, just in the trailer alone, it had all this cool shit happening. And then you watch the movie, and that was literally the only cool shit that happened in the entire fucking movie.
That's like exclusively why I try not to watch like trailers. Because
Dude,
like, oh, that's
I
a movie.
I
Okay.
Am Legend had the best fucking trailer. The best
Oh, yeah.
trailer. It didn't show shit.
You didn't know what it was about,
It was
dude.
just a dude walking around with a fucking dog. There's some scary noises, some shit set on fire. He was scared shitless. The dog was scared. And then that was the end of the trailer. That was all you got. You didn't know what the fuck was going on in that movie until you watched it.
Literally a teaser
Yeah.
to get you in there, and then you watch it, and
That
you're
was-
like, the fuck did I just see? This
That was
is some
the-
good shit.
That was the only thing out, dude. They did one fucking trailer until like maybe the week before, and then they did a second trailer, which also showed him doing pretty much nothing. He was golfing off the fucking wing of the plane at that point,
Oh, yeah.
doing some other fuck around shit. And that was the second trailer, and it didn't show anything besides that either. And it was like, oh,
I feel
Oh,
like he
shit,
definitely
okay.
could have driven like a way more baller car than he was driving.
I don't know, that GT350 is pretty sick.
Yeah, but I mean, he had his choice of like any car.
that was a release though. That was like,
Oh, no, that was the GT500, huh?
I don't even remember, to be honest with you.
It was
but-
one of the fucking baller Mustangs.
Yeah, it was a dope ass thing either way, but yeah, it was like the release of their fucking car, and they were like, "Hey, promote this shit." And he's like, "Fuck it, why not?"
Me and my dog are built for tough.
All this bomb ass fucking zombie killing machine with the fucking dog in it. Yeah,
Dude, how
yeah.
excited are you like for freaking all the sick anime that's coming out?
dude,
Freaking
dude.
April.
Dude.
You got Tokyo Ghoul Season 3 coming out, dude. I've watched the trailer, analyzed it like 30 times, dude.
Dude, I'm still watching, like, Darling in the Franxx. I'm still watching Overlord 2. I'm still fucking keeping current on Black Clover. The one that I haven't kept
Black
current
Clover's
on,
good.
Black Clover is sick as fuck, dude. The one that I haven't kept super current on is the Seven Deadly Sins, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's like, so the app that I use to watch my animes and stuff, it's called Animania, by the way. It's a low-key, badass external download, not from like the Google Play Store. I don't know if they have it for Android or iPhone.
They don't.
They don't?
You have to get everything verified through iTunes or Apple.
That's kind of what I figured, but I was like, well, I figured I'd throw it out there anyways. But for Android users out there, it is a fucking baller-ass app. It notifies you when you favorite something, and it puts in a new episode or whatever. It'll notify you, so you can keep concurrent on all your stuff. But that's the one that I use, and it's been notifying me of Seven Deadly Sins Season 2 stuff. But the first episode, it was like the subtitles were kind of wonky, and so I was like, well, whatever. I'll give it a couple weeks, and then I'll come back to it and catch back up, and I just haven't caught up on it at all.
I probably won't watch it until they like actually get the season on Netflix, and I can just watch it all at once.
Just sit and watch it.
Yeah, I mean that's how I did the first season.
I'm definitely not about doing that myself, to be honest with you. I'm like, well, I got all this other shit I got to keep up on, so
yeah, there's so many anime. I mean,
Animes,
My
TV shows,
Hero
movies.
Academia is coming out next April.
Fuck, Tokyo
So-
Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul again,
Dude.
super great, super excited for that story, dude. The end of Tokyo Ghoul Season 2 had my heart wrenching,
Dude,
and I've been waiting forever.
I did not think they were going to bring that shit back, to be completely honest with you.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like,
Thought they were gonna fucking Dead Man Wonderland that shit.
Dude, yeah, I was like, come on, man. But this is like a fucking top list anime, in my opinion. So I was like, there's no way they could fucking just snuff us like that.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely
But,
my top 10s.
dude, it was, God, phenomenal show.
Dude,
And then-
speaking of cartoons, though, I mean, Archer, next season of Archer's coming out.
I'm excited. Noir was kind of different, but I still
It was
liked
weird, yeah, I was
it was
like,
still good.
What
though.
is this?
it was a good switch up. It was a good change up.
They've been
pace.
doing that the past couple seasons.
Yeah,
so-
because they did that one where they were private detectives. That was the one before it, which I really liked that one. I thought that was really good. But yeah, I love Archer. It's
Yeah,
super
it's
great.
good
There's
shit.
not a single person I've ever
Hold
met
on.
that doesn't like.
Lana!
People
What?
people are probably going to get fucking tinnitus hearing us talk about Archer.
Right.
It's gonna be- I don't know what they're going to do, though, because like at the end of the last season, he was still in the coma.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I'm
so,
wondering if
you
he's
know,
gonna
it's
wake
like
up or
just all
not.
in his dream, on his mind type situation, in his coma mind.
Probably.
And I was like, is he just going to wake up and just be like, Shazam!
just scream out Excelsior.
Excelsior! Yeah.
God,
no,
have you
that
guys
shit-
heard about Stan Lee's health issues recently?
Well, he gets like 95,
I
dude.
know, but dude, it's still like every time I hear him have a health issue,
It's fucking
Problem.
depressing.
I get super freaked out because I'm like, not another one. Please, not another one.
Right?
Take,
Like,
take
end up
Kim
hearing all those movies.
Kardashian and Justin Bieber, leave Stan Lee.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Eat a
Good
dick.
God.
You can
Yeah.
Take
the
Kanye
majority
West.
of them.
Take.
Yeah. Dude, I saw this thing where
One
it's like they
Direction,
like
fuck them
filmed
too.
his like cameos for like 4 different movies in 1 week just to be safe to make sure he could be in all the movies because they were like, we don't know if he's gonna make it. Like,
Right.
Oh yeah. No shit.
because I'm sure every day it's like, I mean, he's got 100% fake heart now.
God.
Crazy shit.
Like,
But
the
still, like,
rest
the
of his body's
nicest
working
guy
out, going
ever.
out, too. Yeah, dude. Well, did I tell you when I was at Comic-Con?
We were at Comic-Con and when we met him, yeah. That was cool as shit.
Was that with you or
Yeah.
with Justin?
It was both of us.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
That was dope as fuck. Well, I gotta be Lou Ferrigno's
You figured us bodyguard.
security and bodyguard, and
Yeah,
then I gotta
that's
fucking
sick.
go walk Stan Lee from the backstage out front to his booth
Damn.
and be security for him, too.
That's
They were just
tight.
like, we walked in, and they were like, hey, you're a big-ass dude. What size do you wear? And I was like, extra large, 2XL, like, doesn't really matter. I was like, I can fit into either one. And they were like, they're like, all right, so we're going to have you doing security for Stan Lee and Lou Ferrigno. I was like, all right, even trade, yep.
Yeah,
That
no,
sounds like a
that
good
was the
fucking
first
plan.
Comic-Con I ever went to, and that was the first time we came here to Salt Lake.
No
And
shit.
it did not disappoint. I tell you
No
what.
kidding. That was badass, dude. Still one of my favorite experiences ever of all time.
Yeah, I know. And you didn't have to pay to get in. They were like, we just need volunteers. Volunteer for an hour, and you can like
walk around.
you
the
can
rest
walk
of the day.
around the rest of the day, whatever. And here's a free meal ticket.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Cool.
Here's a dope ass shirt.
I mean,
free
granted,
meal
I'm still a
tickets,
piece of shit, so I only did it for like 15 minutes and then just took off my shirt and went in. But, you know.
Oh man, well they had me on a good setup, so I was like, I mean, I'll stay here for like 4 hours. I don't give a shit. Like what you need, Stanley? I got you, fam.
Yeah, it was totally worth it though. It was a good one.
Dope.
It was a good one. You think they're gonna bring a new Power Rangers in? Speaking of Comic Con, they're gonna do Power Rangers second movie after the first one that just came out.
God, dude, I hope so,
Yeah.
but I hope there's a little bit of different stuff happening in them. I really didn't mind the first one. It was kind of strange in some aspects, but overall, I feel like they did a good job with it. And there's a lot of room to grow now too with it.
Well, with the technology being there,
That's kind of the
it's
thing.
not
is
gonna
that
be
I
as
I
wanna
wanna
shitty
see
as
it
like
be
the
way
original.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest,
We
The
tried.
shitty was
Yeah, we
not
tried to
good.
rewatch the originals and couldn't make it.
God,
No,
dude.
it's just not
Beetleborgs
good.
too. Beetleborgs, if you guys
all
haven't
those
seen
old
that
movies.
knockoff
TV
of
shows.
Power Rangers, it was a struggle to try to get through that first season. The second season, Beetleborgs Metallics, was definitely better, like decently better, not phenomenal by any means, but decent.
Not gonna win no Oscars anytime on that Beetleborgs game.
Right? No shit,
True story. Speaking of kicking it old school, they got the Rampage movie coming out with The Rock.
dude. Fuck yes.
That looks sick as
Yeah,
fuck.
dude, I saw
Shit.
that. I was like, "What's Rampage?" I was like, "I think we gotta like break up."
do
You don't know what
I really
Rampage
know
is, dude.
you?
There's
Do you
like
know me?
no point to that actual game. You just like 4 different monsters, and you're like, "Let's just walk through the city and like break it." And all right, cool. Like that's a good premise for me.
Here, kill the people inside the buildings.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Probably my favorite thing is like you could like for some reason they've made it to where like the steel beams in the buildings when you jumped on them they were like buoyant for some
Yeah,
reason and you could like trampoline
Yeah.
off of the building, which I was like, this doesn't make any sense, but I could live with this.
Right.
And then you die and then you turn into a naked human being. And you're like, I'm hoping the girl.
Right.
Yeah, but man, it's gonna be good. I mean, honestly, dude, The Rock, like, he may never win an Oscar. Let's be real.
He's
But
like a filler character.
there's
Yeah.
never a time that he's in an action movie where I'm like disappointed.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
He
except for
always
what's that one that's coming up where he only has like the one leg?
Oh,
or
you mean the
whatever?
freaking
Oh,
the
yeah.
Die Hard ripoff?
Yeah, and then he's like jumping 40 feet across this gap, like with one fucking leg and a prosthetic. Yeah, bullshit.
there's a fucking meme on
The meme where it
Facebook.
showed the distance he could actually
Yeah,
make. It was like
It was
not
like
even half.
realistic distances, like average distances, and they had like 14 different pictures showing the physics of how you would have to do that jump to make that jump, and all the other physics of like how you would fail to do that jump. It was like 20-something pictures. I was dying laughing,
Yeah.
dude. I was sitting there reading through it.
Oh,
I
it's
was
called
fucking crying.
Skyscraper.
Yeah,
What
that's
bugged
it.
me about it was they were like, I was like, oh, it's a Die Hard remake. Before they showed the name of the movie, I was like, his family's up in its name. So people are gonna come in. They're gonna try and rob this place. His family's gonna be held hostage. He just happened to be in like the elevator or on the shitter at the time, you know. And so he's got to save the day. Blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure the owner of the building was also Japanese, just into like Die Hard. And then it's like Skyscraper. I'm like, it's Die Hard. It's
That
the
is
same fucking movie minus one
Literally
leg.
fucking Die Hard.
They just had 3/4 of an actor instead of a full actor. That's the only difference between the two movies.
He's crippled, obviously. It's not the same movie. It's different. I know my worth.
You guys see the trailer for Lost in Space?
Dude,
Yeah, that looks intense as fuck.
fucking
I really
tight,
hope it's
man.
better than the Matt LeBlanc movie that came out in the early 2000s. That,
God, dude, I never saw that.
You never
I
saw
didn't
it,
see
dude?
but I
Was it
heard it
just-
was a
it was
crash.
like take
That was the one with the spandex, with the really, really
Yeah.
tight, like
Yeah.
silver spandex.
it's like take
right?
everything that was like not good about Starship Troopers and then like multiply it by 1,000, and that was Lost in Space.
No shit. I
Yeah.
actually might have seen that as a kid. Now that I'm thinking.
I like
about it.
I love Starship Troopers, but like in reality, it's really not that good of a movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything that made that movie bad is just like 3 times as bad.
Yeah, but
Lost in Space.
the Lost in Space movie had it was like the super like form fitting like
They were all
suits or
like
whatever,
silver.
and it was like it had
Because
that,
apparently
it
in
showed the
space you can
tits.
only wear silver.
Yeah, but it was
It's
like
very reflective.
It showed like the lead actress's like tits pretty well, and it was like super neat. Is that a thing?
That's always a benefit.
Okay.
I think so.
I was like, I'm pretty sure they were.
I
all
just
wearing
remember
super
watching
form
it and I
fits,
was
so-
like, that's Joey from Friends. Like
Right.
you can't be in, you're not allowed to be in any other fucking TV show or movie.
you're not real people.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, man.
I'm stoked about that.
See, here's the thing, dude. I don't even like sci-fi that much, but that one looks like it's gonna be good.
Hella baller,
Which is weird because that one also doesn't have a lot of A-listers in it, or doesn't have like any A-listers in it. Everybody's pretty.
I didn't
unknown.
Yeah, I really didn't
anybody.
recognize anyone in the trailer.
It just looks sick as fuck. And the other thing is, like, yet again, with the remakes and stuff, the more technology, I think it's just going to be a much better, like...
There were just some movies
Danger
that
Will
had
Robinson.
great stories from, like, especially back in, like, the 80s and the early to mid-90s, where it's just like, this could be a really good movie, but the technology
It's
is
just not there.
Not
Yeah.
there. It just takes you out of the
Wait
movie.
10, 15 years and then make the movie. you know?
Yeah, there's just some movies that just need to be redone. They just can't. They just don't hold up.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's clearly a guy in a suit. I can tell.
Yeah.
There's no hiding it.
What was the Wall-E lookalike ass robot that came to life or whatever, and it had, like...
Oh, you're talking about Johnny Five from Short Circuit.
Oh,
That's
Dude.
what we were talking about the other day.
Dude, Johnny Five for Short Circuit. That's, yeah, if they remade that movie, it's so shitty, but it's so great. But I just remember there's one part in the movie where Johnny Five, he has like tank like tires on where they just roll over or whatever, and he gets like a new like gold. They make him out of gold after he like dies or something. They rebuild him and make him out of gold, and he like there's no like hydraulics, there's no like nothing to help him jump. But they're like, Johnny, how do you feel? And he's like, Johnny Five is alive, and then he like jumps just to track pads, and I was like, this is stupid.
Like the 80s fucking, like, fist bump in
And that was
the
back
air.
in the day, and the funny thing was, it was so back in the day before, like, there was actually, like, you still couldn't do, like brown face or black face and shit like that. So in Short Circuit 2, he, like, hooks up with, like, an Indian scientist, but it's actually a white guy just with brown face on.
Oh, God,
Yeah,
really?
there's no joke, and he does, like, the Indian accent. Johnny Five, thank you for coming. Like, he's, like, they pretty much did a poo from fucking The Simpsons. And they're like, nobody second guessed it. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, close enough.
Dude, those Indians are funny people. That's exactly, like, nobody, it never got brought up. It wasn't a big deal or anything like that. But yeah, that guy was like this white, it was like they went and they just like, just spray tanned him down real quick and fit him in the movie. And he was the guy.
That's fucking awful.
Are you guys excited for the new Pacific Rim, though?
Fuck,
That looks
dude.
fucking
This
sick.
Thursday.
Dude.
This Thursday.
Yeah, Gundam. Dude, that's like, that's like exactly what I was like, if they ever make a real life Gundam movie. And they were like,
epic.
you mean Pacific Rim 2? And I was like, oh, I guess so. Yeah, alright, cool. I'll fucking watch that, dude.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Dude, when they do that pan scene where it shows all the robots and then they each like throw down like a sick weapon, they're like, boom, mace, sword, gun. I was like, oh my fuck, dude. Dude, probably the weirdest thing about that movie, I was watching the trailer, I was like, is Charlie Day in like an action film?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I was like, that's weird that he's in that movie.
I don't know. I think, what did he's been in a couple, hasn't he now?
No, he's
Not-
just from
he's
It's Always
always
Sunny in
comedies.
Philadelphia, and then he did that movie where he was going to
Horrible
fight
Boss.
Ice Cube and did Horrible Bosses.
I swear to God.
Yeah, he's like,
some serious
I love him.
roles.
He's a great comedy actor, but it's super weird to see him in a movie like.
I just don't think I'll be able to take him serious.
No, that's the thing.
He's
yeah.
probably in there for like
When-
more comic relief, anyways. To be
Probably.
completely honest with you, but
Yeah, kind of like the guy from New Girl who was in Jurassic World.
I don't know if I've seen that.
You never seen Jurassic?
No, I've seen Jurassic World. I don't know if I've seen New Girl.
Is it one of the main roommates?
Yeah, Nick.
Nick, yeah.
Yeah, he's in it, and he's like he's just like a comic relief kind of character. Like he never like has to like interact with the dinosaurs or whatever. But he's like the computer guy or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, guys,
I
you take
remember.
your map 3 clicks left. You know that guy. You know, but he's like super funny in it, so maybe that's what they're gonna do with Pacific Rim.
Huh. Have to see. It's gonna be dope either way.
But overall, dude, even if it's like a shitty story and shitty acting, which I don't think it will be, but even if it is, it's like robots fighting monsters. Like, there's no way
No
you can go
downside
wrong
to
with
that.
that, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
you can't really fuck that up.
Yeah,
unless you
anything
put
to
too
do with
much
like
love
giant
story in.
monsters destroying a city. I mean, Rampage, for example, or Pacific Rim, or a couple of the Godzilla. Some of them were like really bad, but yeah, I mean, it's just like monsters destroying a city. I can get behind that.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I loved Godzilla growing up, but yeah, recently I've been like,
Yeah,
So-
Shin Godzilla. I don't know if you've seen that one, but it's it came out. It's not an American one. It's a Japanese one, and it came out pretty close to the time that the most recent Godzilla came out with Bryan Cranston in it. But
Huh.
it's in Japanese, and it's like 1,000 times better. It's really, really good.
Really? Is
It's
that
really-
on Netflix?
I don't think it's on Netflix, no.
They're on either Hulu or Amazon. I can't remember which one, but they have a bunch of the Godzilla movies on there right now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'll
But
check
then,
that
yeah,
out.
Shin Godzilla, dude. It's worth the watch for sure. Alright, well, it's been about the 20-minute mark, so it's about time that we shoot off to our head-to-head match for the day. We're going to pit off two badass motherfuckers and pit them in a ring and see who's going to come out on top. We got George from Rampage, which is the monkey / gorilla / badass from Rampage / best friend of The Rock. Dude, The
Best
Rock and a
friend of The
gorilla,
Rock.
like, that's like the best pairing ever.
Yeah.
That should be its own TV
It's a
show.
log- it's a
That should be its
logical
own TV
That's
show.
the best pairing since The Rock and Stone Cold.
Pretty much the same thing. I mean,
Yeah.
he's white, he's a gorilla.
He's
it
just a
makes
big
sense.
gorilla.
Just, it's perfect.
Maybe he's maybe a little bit racist on the inside, you know. We don't know. We don't know George's life. But here's what he's bringing to the table. So he gets hit with the freaking serum. He freaking grows out of control. He's like building size, dude. Knocks down buildings. His strength is like ridiculous. His speed is ridiculous. He's got those sick like gorilla teeth, which fuck your face up. And he's ready to, you know, smash some people down. What do you guys bring to the table?
The Jaegers from Pacific Rim.
What do they bring into the table weapon wise?
Dude, they got laser guns. They got guns, like a bunch of shit.
Laser fucking chainsaw ass swords.
Yeah.
Badass heat maces and shit.
And
Stuff
it's
just-
two people controlling it, right?
Yeah, that's
Two
the other
people
thing.
in
is
sync.
it's called drift compatibility, and so they have to have really good fighting experience on both sides, from both partners, like good hand-to-hand combat, and really good mental
Connection.
connection. Yeah,
Yeah, they started out with twins and then his brother dies, so he's got to find someone that he's good with to like go back out in the field, whatever, in the first movie.
yeah, it's super badass though. So,
Yeah, I'm super excited for the second one.
God, dude, it's gonna
Good
be
idea.
bad.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
I
giant
mean-
monkey versus a giant monster-killing robot that was designed to kill monsters.
Yeah, but you got to think though. I mean, like,
Argument over.
fair enough. But I mean, you got to think though. His skin is going to be like extremely tough as a gorilla. I mean, they don't call him a silverback gorilla for nothing.
True,
And he's going to grow up, so he's going to be able to take bullets. He's going to be able to take rockets. He's going to be able to take like.
Well, he was taking a
most-
lot of bullets in that trailer.
Yeah, he was.
And he
I
just
mean,
kept running at
yeah,
him.
he didn't give a fuck.
And the
I mean-
massive amount of adrenaline dump. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know, monkeys and gorillas are known for their adrenal glands dumping 100% of their adrenaline into their system simultaneously, whereas humans dump like maybe a tenth of an adrenal gland into there. So,
The only reason I would think that there would be a difficulty for any of the robots from Pacific Rim is it's like, you know, those two people could fall out of sync for like a split second and lock up, or they could, you know, human error is a thing that naturally happens, you know, whereas, you know, you got a gorilla, the gorilla's just going to be like dead set, ready to go all the time to kill you. It's not going to be any other thoughts going on. It's like, did I turn off the oven? Did I turn off the oven? I should kill this guy and then I'll check the oven. Like, no, none of that's happening. He's a gorilla killing machine. You know, he's gonna fuck people up.
true. But I mean, with the hand-to-hand combat scenario where they're trained to fight and stuff, I mean, granted, you are playing guerrilla warfare. But
Go kill him.
go kill yourself. But I mean, you know, you're not hand-to-hand fighting another human being. You're fighting a monkey. But at the same time, there's only so many moves that monkey can do. You know, you're bouncing off buildings and stuff and trying to get upper ground and, you know, like, you know, Anakin and Obi-Wan, high
I
ground.
have the high ground.
High ground, man. And so it's like the monkey's thinking high ground. You're over there like, yeah, I got the experience to take your high ground away from you. It's kind of like when Justin, your brother tried to, when we were doing the front yard fighting, and your brother tried to like jump
Take the
at me,
high
and I was like, should I break his back? Nah, that's kind of mean. I'm not going to break his back. I just like threw him on the
Yeah, I'm
ground.
kind of disappointed that you missed the opportunity to say, I have the high ground.
I did not take that chance. That is a missed opportunity that I will regret the rest of my fucking life. But yeah, I mean, if you got some giant ass heat laser swords and the monkey's jumping at you from above, you split those swords in two, you could just mincemeat that fucker like what's that fruit? This Fruit Ninja?
Yeah.
A Fruit
Fruit
Ninja
Ninja.
game.
Fruit Ninja, that fucking gorilla falling out the air.
Just have a big ass grill of fiery bullshit around you and just start tossing gorilla meat on the fire. I mean, I'm sure it would taste fantastic.
I'm sure it's not gonna be a little gamey.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god.
Fair enough. All right, I'll give it to you with the weapon. So we'll call it on that one, and we'll call the robots from Pacific Rim the winner for today. And want to thank you guys for listening, and thank you for always tuning in. And feel free to check us out in the future at our Facebook at NerdsRS. That's NRDSRUS. We got a website where you can download all of our episodes and listen to them at your leisure. That's NRDSRUS.com. NerdsRS, same situation. Ike, where else are they gonna find us?
We are on Instagram, trying to get as much done there as we can. Try to keep you guys updated on all the fun stuff that we're doing and fun stuff that we're seeing come up. So,
Also, don't forget to check us out on Twitter, NerdsRUs1, same spelling. Always tweeting some good shit on there.
And also, if you really like what we're doing, feel free to go ahead and support us on Patreon. $1, $2, whatever you could do. We'd really appreciate it. Help us get some more mics, get some awesome guests on here. And also, you get to participate in the fun and get some sweet advantages from being able to do that. And if you don't, feel like you can empty out your pockets a little bit, we still appreciate you listening. In the meantime, have a great week. Stay classy. See ya.